All right, so we have this rendering of this space started, but the lighting is a placeholder. We haven't figured that out yet. So I'd like to see if we can use this image to then maybe go find some lights that are compatible with this design, or maybe kind of a little bit more in line with these cylinders and kind of the visual language that's happening here. So let's give it a shot and see what we get. Upload. All right, so we've got some cylinder options. Um, this is a big cylinder chandelier, but I feel like maybe that would be competing with these kind of acoustical cylinders coming down from the ceiling. So maybe that's a little bit too much. We've got some additional cylinders. Got this ribbing or fluting at the back that we could take some cues from. Maybe. Let's see how that looks. Okay. So I am liking these cylinders because they're frosted glass and clear glass, and I feel like they'll emit light out the sides. So it might actually create some visual interest up at the ceiling where we have pendants. This could be a contender. I don't know if the circles are going to go with the rest of the design, but we'll just have to wait and see. This is interesting. I don't know if that's going to work. I am liking these clusters of spheres. What else? Oh, that's kind of cool. So let's start dropping these in so we can compare. This might be a little bit too much going on, but let's see how that feels. Maybe. So if we have cylinders and then these clusters of spheres and then also these rounded kind of ellipse forms, yeah, maybe that's could be a little bit too much going on. Let's keep going. This I feel like is just really mesmerizing with the swoopiness. I don't know if so. I think initially I was liking the kind of the arched wrap at this backdrop, and I think that's kind of why in my head I was looking at the swoopiness, but I feel like that might be a little bit too visually different. All right, and then we've got these medallions. They're clear, so I could see maybe if there was something coming down at the back or over these tables. Probably not. I feel like then it's really competing with these sconces at the back. All right, and what was our last option? Okay, so cylinders on steroids, basically. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm most intrigued by this one because it's a little bit more restrained, I guess. Sort of just, it's almost just about the geometry of this cylinder pendant light. And I could see maybe that could come down at the back, or maybe these pendants here with the frosted glass, those could actually kind of be nestled into these orange acoustical cylinders that are at the ceiling. So yeah, I think it's an interesting question. If you start with a rendering and you have lighting placeholders, could you swap something out for a better fit? I think on this one, I'm a little bit more mixed. Maybe this light is the way to go that we originally had.